So your wife said she's seeing someone else. Maybe it's an ex-high school boyfriend, someone from work. Maybe she even said that she loves this person. Is all hope lost? Is there a path towards reconciliation? I'm a licensed marriage family therapist, and in this video, not only am I gonna tell you whether you should move on or not, but I'm gonna give you a strategy on how to exactly get your wife back after she's seeing someone else. Now, I've based this strategy on success from many clients I've worked with over the years who have gotten their wife back after she started seeing someone else. Now, I wanna start this video off by giving you some hope, okay? Right now, if she's seeing someone else, she's doing it out of convenience. Most often what happens is that when someone leaves us for someone else, we take the blame. We say, it's my fault and I'm not good enough and that person is better than I am. I don't want you to think in terms of he has things that you don't. I want you to see the truth. And the truth is that there's qualities about you that she cannot let herself have in her life. So if you make those changes within yourself that I'm gonna show you about in this video, then she automatically will come back. The second thing is also with a new love, it's called the limerence phase in psychology. Essentially, all these oxytocin and dopamine and serotonin is rushing through her brain. And that chemical concoction is more addictive, studies show, than cocaine or heroin. And the thing is, that whole entire limerence process fades after 3 to 5 months. And then she's gonna see the guy for who he really is. And then she's gonna come back to reality and recognize that that guy isn't you. You know her soul. You know her better than anyone else, maybe besides herself. So I want you to start off with that hope, knowing that this romance, she's one, escaping from you, not going toward him. There's a big distinction there. And secondly, that this love feeling or this newness, it's gonna fade over time. So you just have to be patient. Let me give you a perfect example in one of my clients, my marriage mastery program, Sean. Now, Sean with his wife, over the years, he gained 50 to 60 pounds. He became depressed. He stopped trying to grow in his company. He thought, you know, I'm making enough money, this is fine. And he was taking his wife for granted. Eventually, his wife started seeing another man, and they were still married. That's when Sean came to see me. Now, over the years, not only did Sean have an internal change in his psychology and becoming a better man, but he had an external one as well. First thing he did is that he lost 50 pounds within the program. Within 3 months, he lost that weight. In that time period, he also started to take care of his depression. He started to look at all the internal things that was pushing his wife away, and he recognized what a lot of men fail to recognize is that he thought he had his wife and that he didn't have to improve as a man. But what happened over time is that his wife slowly started to see that the man she married was no longer there. He was a shell of a man that he used to be. And he was empty. And so when he started to fill himself up through the program and working with other men and myself personally, Sean recognized that after working with me in the program closely and the other guys, not only did he have to become the guy that his wife married, but even better. And there's a thing about female nature, women will always go with the highest quality man. And the thing is that she has so many memories with Sean already. So when he proved that he was the man that she once married, but even better, she couldn't even help it. They just went on a date again for the 3rd time in 3 weeks. And they're about to reconciliate and get back to where they used to be. Look, I'm gonna say this one more time. When it comes to attraction, which is her decision to get close to you or not, be with you or not, for a woman, it's really simple. She's gonna go with the highest quality man. Now, there is a plethora of variables that constitute a high value man or not, but there are a couple key qualities that you displayed to her that were low value. Now, what happens is that most often, when a woman leaves a man for another guy, this is the biggest mistake he'll make. He becomes obsessive and needy, and he starts to beg and plead to get her back. And the ironic thing here is that those qualities display low value traits. And so it's only reconfirming in her mind that she made the right decision in being with this other guy. However, if you could display the correct high value traits in this response, she sees that there's actually a genuine change. And subconsciously, which means without her awareness of it, she starts to come back toward you again. Now, the good thing is that there's only 2 things you essentially need to do to display this high value to her when she leaves you for another man. The first fundamental paradigm or concept you need to master is understanding the nuances and the deep insights about why she really did leave you. It's really hard to see in a relationship context why a woman actually leaves you. For example, one big insight I give a lot of men about why a wife leaves them. A lot of guys think erroneously that my wife left me, one of the reasons is because I work too much. And I'm telling these guys that it's not the fact that you work too much. It's that the times you were around her weren't high quality enough. A woman would rather have, across a week, 1 hour of your undivided attention, quality attention from you, than scattered attention for 5 to 6 hours. So I tell these guys, it's not that you're working too much, it's that you don't know how to communicate around her when she brings up these criticisms about work, and when you're with her, you don't know how to give her the attention she needs. Now, this is one of many potential insights that you need to have in order to correct your behavior. The second step is what I call CLC reports. Now, these reports are guided, intentional points of contact and communication conversations you have with her that are displaying this high value trait through your change. There's an incorrect way to show this high value and a correct way to show this high value. Coming from the needy place and the begging and the pleading and look what I've done, that's the incorrect way. But when it comes to the correct way to show these CLC reports to your wife to convey the high value to her, it comes down to your specific situation. That's why right now, what you can do is you can click the link down below to set up a free call with my marriage evaluator or myself. On that call, we're gonna hear your situation, what's happening, see all the details, all the specifics, and from there, what we can decide to do is say, hey, based on your situation, this is exactly what you have to do to display your high value. These are the exact insights you need to convey to her that you're making a change. And from there, again, like I said, she comes back to you automatically because she cannot help it from a subconscious level, okay? Thank you for watching the video.